Hello, Lalo. Thank you for your time. This is Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. So the point of this video is two things. One is to give you some techniques, tips, and tricks you could use on your website to increase your online traffic, your leads, and your business. And two is to compare your website to local competitors' website in the area, see if those techniques could outrank them, get you more on top of the page of Google, which increase your traffic and your leads. So I'll talk about three things: content, backlinks, and citations. And whatever I talk about here, they're free tips to you. But if you want to talk about that or anything else, please feel free to reach out. Otherwise, let's talk about these steps. So first is content. So on your home page, you need anywhere between 1,500 to 2,000 words. Just depending on the competition, number of keywords needed. So keyword is anything that someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or product. So in your content, you can place keywords throughout to tell Google exactly what you want your website to be found for. So right now, you got a nicely laid out website here. Got some services right here, what you do. But one thing I would just increase on your homepage is your keywords, relevant content and keywords, and that'll increase your searchability with Google. So speaking of Google, if I lived in the Newark, California area, I might type this in. Here's what typically comes up. Ads come up here. That's one way to be in the front of the face of consumers that invest in Google Ads. Sometimes consumers click on that, but sometimes they keep scrolling down. This is a map pack here. It's important. I'll go more of that in a minute. But we call these organics right here. So the goal is to organically be at the top of the page for any kind of service you do or area you provide for. Typically, we don't count directories like Yelp, Angie's List, because consumers, they're going to go to a local business, especially if it's an emergency type of service. So you got some top competitors here. Here's Roto-Rooter's back page here with newark, but I'll compare your website to even this second competitor here, this all bay plumbing. And if you could get close to him or even outrank him, you're going to be on the first page of Google, and that's going to increase your leads and your presence and bring you a lot of value. So to do that comparison, there's a tool here we use called Ahrefs, and here's your URL right here. So here's your numbers. So on that web page, as I was saying, you only have 3 keywords. So if I click on that, here's what comes up for your keywords. And you could keep these keywords here. Now this is a good volume keyword here, this Fremont, California plumbers, but that's something you need to increase your keywords. So think about all the buyer intent keywords that everything you do, from like water heaters to plumbing, plumbing repair, emergency plumbing, and you tag those with cities that you go to as well. And that's how you increase your keywords and start matching and competing with your competitors. Compare that to this top competitor here, this all bay plumbing. So here's our numbers right here. Here's our URL, here's our numbers. So they're using 58 keywords, which is not a lot either. So that's very feasible to outrank them with the keywords. And if you're having trouble thinking about keywords, great thing you do is a deep dive in their website. So here's their keywords, and whatever applies to you, like for instance, this pretty much applies to you, plumber, Newark, California. You could put that on your website, you could tag it, optimize it, get that volume. So that's how you match your competitors and eventually increase your keywords over time. You start outranking your competitors. Second is backlinks. So a backlink is anywhere where one website is linking to another website. These links act like an endorsement of your website from others, and then Google uses that to build trust in your business by seeing others vouch for you. It's also like a popularity contest. Person with the most backlinks wins, but keep it in mind, not all backlinks are created equal. It's important to have quality backlinks. It's not so much about quantity as well. So you want to have quantity backlinks. So right now you don't have any backlinks, and that's going to just hinder you and increase in competing with your competition. But just think about your competitors, what they're doing. So here's their URL. They're using 27 backlinks, again, which is not a lot. And they have 13 reference domains. The great thing about backlinks as well, you could do a deep dive in these backlinks. You can see what's follow, what's strong, and you could also tag them to your website as well. But you want to increase your numbers over time. So not only match your competitors here, but dominate these competitors with these numbers. So eventually your numbers look more like this with this traffic, 23, compared with a website you're getting with 0 traffic. So definitely one thing, increase your keywords, increase your backlinks. There's no reason why you shouldn't increase your traffic and your leads in this area with plumbing and any kind of other service that you do. Then finally there's finally there's citations. So citation is anywhere where your business name, number, and your address are shown exactly on your Google business profile. Citations help you rank in this map pack here, which is extremely important for local businesses since this can generate huge amounts of revenue. And if you have that Newark, California business address, you want to be in the top 3 here. Much like on pages 2 or 3 at Google, people don't click for more services. People don't click this button for more businesses. So you want to be right in the front of the faces of consumers here. And to do that, you want to beat these competitors by increasing your citations with directories like Yelp, Angie's List, Expertise, BBB, hundreds of others you've probably heard of. Also, social media accounts are great here too. So the idea here is that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet. And the larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts you. So once Google sees you more often than these competitors, the more likely is you outrank above them. So once your content, your backlinks, and your citations, once they all come together, you start to outgrow your competitors. And here's what you might be looking at, why that's worth it to be in the eyes of consumers here in the map pack and up here organically with all the services you do and all the areas that you provide for, not just Newark, but all the cities that you go to. So not sure what your margins are, but imagine that generates some pretty decent revenue. And also, there's many more keywords you could use to generate more and more traffic and leads. So this is what I do. I'll create this for you to start generating those leads yourself online. But if you do find yourself wanting more to continue scaling as far as you want, please feel free to reach out. I could help you out with that, give you some more information, or we just talk about goals, and I could do the research to find out exactly what could be realistic for your business, what it might take to reach those goals. So if you leave me a line of feedback, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this video. Again, I'm Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. Thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. Hopefully this was informative. Much luck in your business. Have a great day.